What is your definition of empathy?
My definition of empathy is when someone cares about another person.
Okay. Why is it important for me as a student to have empathy?
Well, because then you can, well, let me think about this one. It's important to have empathy as a student because there's a lot of students out there that aren't as smart or aren't as ahead of you, and a lot of people bully them and stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got to be more caring, like have empathy. That's what empathy is be more caring towards other people that aren't as, stable as you, as athletic as you,
Yeah.
and if they need help, with anything, you've got to help them. And then that shows you have empathy towards that person.
In the world we live in, what keeps people from being empathetic?
What keeps people from being empathetic?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the way they're brought up. I believe you are what you become, and it starts from the home. And there's just a lot of racism, a lot of, what's the other word, Kevin?
Hatred.
You're I'm not answering.
It's just a lot of bad going on in the world. And a lot of people sometimes steer towards the bad. They want to go with the bad and hang out with the bad and stuff. And other people, hang out with the good.
Why is it important to understand another person's reality?
Because one person's reality is not your reality.
Yeah.
So you have to, listen to what they're saying and believe in what they're saying, and understand what they're saying.
Tell a situation that you were able to learn by seeing things through someone else's shoes or eyes.
Oh gosh. Read that to me again.
Tell me an example when you learned from someone else's experience, being in their shoes, but you didn't know what it's like, but you actually learned from them.
Probably my mom. Well, this could be a long one. Probably because my mom, she, my dad died when, she was young, so she raised us by herself.
Yeah.
And it was hard to raise two children by herself. And,
As an immigrant.
Huh?
As an immigrant.
Oh yeah, she was an immigrant. She was from Greece, and she didn't know the language, and she, she raised us right, with the tools that she had, and it was very limited. So when I grew up, I remember how hard and how she struggled to help raise us to be good, people, good humans, good, citizens, and have respect for others. And I think I took those tools that I learned from my mom, and I raised my kids the same way, to have their values, all the values that I've instilled in my kids and my grandkids, and you, is from things I learned as a child growing up from my mom.
What advice would you give me on how to become more empathetic of others?
Listen. You have to listen and get involved.
Okay. How is active listening helpful in showing empathy?
Because it shows the other person that you care, and it shows the other person that you care, and it helps you understand them more,
Yeah. Cut.